Very good morning to all of you. Uh, we are now changing, or we are now having a theme which is related with the manufacturing, with the emphasis of the industry. How does industry come forward, and how do we move? For that, we are planning to have a two-day event of conferences and the panel discussions and interaction with foreign companies, with the Indian companies, and for that we are extending our invitations. We have been talking to the industry players in US, in Brazil, in Russia, and Canada, and other places where they are the major manufacturing hubs of the aviation, and we expect that there would be participation from those countries and a very meaningful and a positive interaction with the industry and the industry players in this country. Well, stakeholders, of course, this is broadly the categories of the stakeholders which are and which we expect to be the interested parties in this event. Now, what this event is? Event is spread in the erstwhile or the airport, the Hyderabad airport, which was functional till the new one came up. And we have large facilities available at this airport. And if you look at the map, at the figure which has been shown here, there is a large space which is available to organize the event, to upscale the event further from the participation which we have had so far. If we had about, say, 25 to 30 aircraft, we can have nearly 75 to 100 aircrafts parked positioned in the apron area. If we had participation about 200 odd industries so far, we can accommodate industries, numbers of exhibitors, which could be 5 times of what they were earlier. So this is just to give you a glimpse of as to the facilities and the infrastructure which is available at this venue, which would be of great help in upscaling this event further. Now, this is how we plan our event, and this is just a broad indicator, and depending upon the requirements and the participation, this could be extended because, as I said, there's a large area which is available at the venue. This is how we organize our event. These are some of the repetitions, what you have already seen. This is what is the chalet positioning at the venue, and that's where the static display of aircrafts could be there before the chalet positions. This is how the chalets are organized. Now, if you see this figure, this is the display, but on the right-hand side of there's a lot of apron space which is available that is beyond the 380 which is parked there. So that's what I wanted to say. There's infrastructure which is available, which would be helpful in scaling up this event further and to maybe double, triple, or whatever size we want to take it to. These are some of the repetitions as to what aircrafts were displayed, but I just want to say that if you see most of the manufacturers across the globe have participated in this event. Now, this is something conference and the discussions which we are planning this time, which was not focused to the extent during the previous editions. This time, we intend to have a number of parallel sessions where nitty-gritties of the industries, the participation, and the technicalities could be discussed in association with the foreign industry. This is again, there are opportunities for the media conferences where the industry players have addressed the media. The lounge and the aviation museum, this is something which has been left out in that film which we prepared. Runway and the apron area, coming again to the same thing, we have the large facilities, and this is the place which I wanted to show as to the availability of place and the infrastructure which is there. Yes, parking, of course, not an issue. We have large space available for the parking. This is another event which used to be there, but we will be extending, we plan to extend it further so that not only the CEOs forum, but we have discussions at further down levels where the technical experts and other people get engaged in the panel discussions and interaction with the industry. This is one such event which took place last edition. Some of the agreements, MOUs, which were signed with the USTDA. This is the photograph of the inauguration event, cultural opportunities for the networking. And lastly, we had opportunities for business-to-business interaction, but we intend to be providing more of it. Thank you, friends. We look forward to seeing you, and this was an effort to give you a glimpse of as to what happened, as to what we plan to do it. Thank you very much.